Good day, everyone, and welcome to Module 1 of our course on material handling equipment. In this module, we will lay the foundation for everything we'll be discussing throughout the course. We are going to take a deep dive into the very nature of material handling, what it is, why it's important, and the different categories of equipment that make it possible. We'll also examine the decision-making process behind selecting the right type of material handling equipment for specific tasks. By the end of this module, you should be able to understand the role and importance of material handling in various industries. Identify and describe the main groups of material handling equipment. Explain the regular types of equipment in each group and their functions. Understand the factors that influence the selection of material handling equipment for a given application. This is not just theoretical knowledge, it's knowledge that is applied in manufacturing, warehousing, logistics, construction, mining, and many other industries around the world. 1. Understanding material handling. Let's start with the basics. What is material handling? Material handling refers to the movement, protection, storage, and control of materials and products throughout manufacturing, warehousing, distribution, consumption, and disposal. It involves short-distance movement within a building, between a building and a transportation vehicle, or between different locations on a site. In other words, whenever you see goods being moved, stored, or retrieved, whether it's boxes in a warehouse, raw materials in a factory, or bulk commodities in a port, material handling is taking place. The main objectives of material handling are to move materials safely, efficiently, and economically. To reduce handling costs by minimizing unnecessary movement. To improve productivity by making materials readily accessible. To protect the quality and condition of materials during movement and storage. Without material handling, industries would grind to a halt because raw materials couldn't be supplied to production lines, finished goods couldn't be stored properly, and products couldn't be delivered to customers in a timely manner. 2. Importance of material handling equipment. While material handling can be done manually, in most industrial and commercial contexts, it is performed with the help of specialized equipment. This equipment increases efficiency, reduces physical strain on workers, and allows for the movement of materials that would be impossible to handle manually. Here's why material handling equipment is so critical. Efficiency. The right equipment reduces the time required to move goods, speeding up the entire supply chain. Safety. Equipment minimizes the risk of injuries from lifting, carrying, or stacking heavy items. Cost reduction. Efficient handling reduces labor cost, damages, and losses. Productivity. More goods can be moved in less time, improving overall output. Flexibility. Equipment can be adapted for various materials, shapes, and sizes. Think about a large port receiving containers from ships. Without cranes, forklifts, and conveyor systems, unloading even a single ship could take weeks. With the right equipment, the same job can be done in a matter of hours. 3. Main groups of material handling equipment. Material handling equipment can be broadly categorized into 4 main groups. Transport equipment is used to move materials from one location to another, such as forklifts, conveyors, and cranes. Positioning equipment is used to handle materials at a single location so they are in the correct position for subsequent handling, machining, transport, or storage. Examples include lift tables, turntables, and hoists. Unit load formation equipment, used to restrict materials so that they maintain their integrity when handled. This includes pallets, skids, and containers. Storage equipment, used for holding or buffering materials between handling activities. Examples include racks, shelving, and bins. Although these are broad categories, each group contains many subtypes and specialized designs. For instance, transport equipment could range from small hand carts to massive automated conveyor systems in airports or mines. 4. Regular types of material handling equipment. Now, let's go deeper and look at some of the regular types of material handling equipment you will encounter across industries. A. Industrial trucks. Industrial trucks are vehicles used to move materials over variable paths. They include forklifts, pallet jacks, platform trucks, side loaders. These are often powered by batteries, diesel, or gas, and they provide flexibility for moving goods without fixed routes. B. Conveyors. Conveyors move materials along a fixed path, which could be horizontal, inclined, or vertical. They are especially useful for moving materials continuously over long distances. Common types include belt conveyors, chain conveyors, roller conveyors, screw conveyors. C. Cranes and hoists. Cranes and hoists are used for vertical lifting and horizontal movement of heavy loads. Types include overhead cranes, jib cranes, gantry cranes, tower cranes. D. Storage systems. These are systems used for the temporary holding of materials. They include pallet racks, cantilever racks, shelving, mezzanines. 5. Procedures for selection of material handling equipment. Choosing the right equipment is not as simple as picking what looks best. It involves a systematic process that considers multiple factors. Step 1. Identify the material characteristics. Consider the type, size, weight, shape, and fragility of the materials to be handled. For example, delicate glass panels require different handling equipment than coal or sand. Step 2. Determine the movement requirements. Identify the distance, frequency, and speed of movement needed. A conveyor might be best for continuous movement, while a forklift might suit intermittent movement. Step 3. Assess the operational environment. Check whether the operation will be indoors or outdoors, the floor conditions, space constraints, and environmental hazards such as dust or moisture. Step 4. Consider safety requirements. Some materials are hazardous or require special handling to protect both workers and the material. Step 5. Evaluate cost factors. Initial purchase cost, operating cost, maintenance, and training requirements all play a role. Step 6. Match equipment capabilities to the task. Finally, select equipment that not only fits the immediate need but also offers flexibility for future requirements. 6. Integration with the overall production system. Material handling equipment should not be considered in isolation. It is part of a broader production and logistics system, and must be integrated with storage, inventory management, and transportation systems. For example, a high-speed production line might produce more goods than a slow conveyor can handle, leading to bottlenecks. Therefore, equipment selection should be coordinated with production rates and storage capacities. We have covered the fundamentals of material handling, including its importance, the main groups of equipment, regular types, and the systematic procedure for selecting suitable equipment. These concepts form the backbone of our understanding of the field. In Module 2, we will explore hoisting and conveying equipment in detail, including flexible hoisting appliances, pulleys, sprockets, drums, load handling attachments, arresting gears and brakes, as well as various types of conveyors like belt, oscillating, chain, bucket elevators, screw, and pneumatic conveyors.